I'm Scott.
I'm Nelle.
We're going to do a video today where we detail booktube videos that we love. We did this video about 2 months ago.
I don't know, some time period ago. And we're going to do it again because we freaking like booktube.
If we gave you a shout out in the first video, we're not giving you a shout out in the second video. Too bad, too slow.
Yeah, we don't want it to get repetitive. So we're just doing some new videos that you want. So if you're looking for new booktubers, this is the right place. You're in the right place. Watch the rest of this video. Who's our first one?
So our first one is paperback puns. Oh, by the way, we made a playlist so that after you watch this video, you can watch all the other videos.
Yeah, so if you're not watching this in the playlist, get out, go find the playlist and hit play.
There'll be a link in the description. You can just click on it. Once you click on it, you'll start playing from where this stopped. That's how it works. Computers are smart.
So smart.
Yeah. All right. What book should you read based on your city by Paperback Puns? I love Lauren at Paperback Puns. She's so funny and so articulate. She's like, imagine if Emma from Drinking by My Shelf and Cindy from Read with Cindy were in some sort of bizarre love affair that involved time travel and going back to Australia in like the 90s.
Don't guess! You're such a man.
In like some year that's prior to this, that has an adequate amount of time for a child to become an adult.
Yeah.
And
but only just because you're young and
there was some universe where they could have a baby and genetics works like that.
Yeah, it's a big stretch, not just factually, but also I think that Lauren has her own personality.
She does.
She's not just a conglomerate of two other booktubers who we like. But what Scott's trying to say is she's funny. And talks about books.
And she's one of those people who you think is funny and then you realise she actually knows what she's talking about too.
Yeah, that's handy. I think there's an Aussie sensibility to her as well, to her sense of humour that is very attractive to us.
That self-deprecating Aussie humour.
Yeah.
Anyway, she did a book review where she picked books based on cities, which is an interesting way of doing it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was original. Number 2 on the list is...
We're not going to number these. This isn't in an order. This doesn't mean that she wins. She's not like number 1. Woo! Paperback Puns is the winner. Although she's pretty good.
Everybody's a winner.
Everybody's a winner. There's no prize.
Number 2 on the list is Angela from the Literature Science Alliance.
I love Angela.
And her video explaining blood type capabilities. So if you don't follow the Literature Science Alliance, firstly, do. But secondly, she has a series where she explains the science behind the magic in fantasy and sci-fi books.
So interesting.
And yeah, it's the ultimate crossover. If you're a science nerd that likes books, then you've got to follow Angela.
Yeah, we've put this one in and she talks about blood magic and blood typing and
how the different blood types work and how donors can work.
But she's also done one about the magic and the invisibility cloak and some octopus thing. So it's a very interesting series.
It's always super interesting and it's definitely not your typical booktube content. It's definitely something a little bit different and that's always fun.
It's nice and nerdy. We like it.
Speaking of nerdy...
Do you want to know what's next? Is this the Buffy one?
This is the Buffy one. Josh's Bookish Voyage has done a list of 10 books he recommends based on his favourite 10 Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I do have to take a moment to say that he's wrong about the 10 best Buffy episodes ever, and we could probably find a bunch of people to debate that.
Anyway, it's a really cool video where he discusses Buffy. If you are of a certain age and you grew up with Buffy, then you're going to love this video. If you're of not that age but younger and you caught up with Buffy at that age that we all grew up with Buffy with, then you're going to love this video.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buffy is good. And Josh is good. And Josh's videos are generally very good. He puts a lot of effort in. He's
Yeah, all the little details are just right with Josh's videos. So they're a joy to watch.
Yes. My phone has gone on screensaver. Next one is one of the larger booktubers on this list. It's Claudia at Spinster's Library, and we've put in her why I'm reading dystopian fiction.
But I just want to say I was obsessed with her pigtails today. That was so good.
Yeah, I mean, Claudia from Spinster's Library is just a good, solid channel. She's smart. She says interesting stuff. She's always poking you in the brain and getting you thinking. And this is one where she is talking about whether reading dystopian books during the COVID outbreak is a good thing, or does that make her a bit wrong?
I really like her. She's got a real a dry sense of humour.
She does. And she's one of these booktubers, and I love these booktubers. I love all of them that are like this, and that's most of you. She's not afraid to be herself.
Yes. She did a whole video talking about her facial recognition condition.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Where she can't recognise people. But that's a different video. We're not recognising
Yeah, sorry.
it. Sorry. We've gone off script. Because we script. It's like a list. Can't be adding things into the list after we make the list.
Oh my god, that's my whole job. Segway girl. By the way, tangent. Next.
All right. Next is Bookish Shenanigans Comfort Reads. Jenny at Bookish Shenanigans is hilarious.
Yes. She's her own Segway girl. She doesn't need...
The best parts of her video is where she gets distracted by something else.
Yeah.
She's so funny, and again, she's got a bit of a self-deprecating sense of humour. She's
quality.
Silly, fun and smart. This is a theme. This is one of our favourite combinations of booktubers. If you can make us laugh and poke us in the brain, then...
Not literally. Wait.
No, that's...
No implements, please.
Sorry, this is like a saying that's crept into our relationship that we assume everybody knows.
Well, Scott does.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think about people trying to lobotomise you.
The next video we'd like to recommend is Too Fond of Books. Janelle at Too Fond of Books has one of the biggest collections of books, I imagine. I'm not actually sure, but...
She does seem to have an obscenely detailed bookshelf.
And different books to what you usually see on YouTube. And she made an original tag, a buried treasure tag, and she tagged us.
Yes, we did do the buried treasure tag. Look for the thumbnail with us as pirates.
Yeah, you know, it's just a really good tag video. She's really thought about these questions, and
it was really fun to do. I think we had to edit it down to about half its size because a lot of the footage we made was just us laughing.
Yeah, but I think, see, if you're a booktuber and you're looking for a tag video to do, this one's actually a really good fun one, and it's not one of the ones that are going around a lot at the moment, so it'll give you a bit of different content.
Yeah.
And the questions are really well thought out. Yeah.
She's a smart cookie.
Yeah.
Janelle's tend to be.
All right. The next one, it's again another one of these people who are quite funny and quite smart. It's Danny at Spinelli Speaks. And she does this series of reviews, which she calls Rapid Reviews.
Yeah.
And this is a review, we've linked a review of... I just said like a whole bunch of words there that didn't form a sentence.
So this is a rapid review of Jane Eyre, which she cheats. You'll notice because she gets to the end of her rapid review and she keeps talking about Jane Eyre. So
she wraps it up and then she summarises and then she starts talking about it again because she loved the book so much.
She's very very effusive in this one. I really enjoyed her commentary. She's very funny though.
I'm enjoying her videos just in general. I enjoy all these YouTubers.
We also
just in general,
a little bit were inspired by Rapid Reviews to make our 10 reviews in 5 minutes video, which we'll link in the description. Who is it?
It's Jen Campbell's 200 book recommendations.
This was a really good video where she went through all of her comments. She gave everyone an opportunity to comment, requesting book recommendations by, what did you have to put in her comments? Just like a genre?
Anything. Just tell us something like, so you can say, I really liked Treasure Island and I really liked The Hunger Games. Can you recommend me a book?
Yes, and she did like 200 of them in one video. It was really awesome, and she went back and replied to all the comments on the original video, so everyone got a book recommendation. It was really cool idea, and just stretched her legs a little bit on how many books this woman has read, because it's a lot. Yeah, she's clearly one of the best read, if not the best read, but one of the best read booktubers out there. Also very well considered in her categorization and recommending. And a published author. Yeah. All the things. All the things. Next up, we're going to do a video by Gabby Sunshine. Gabby! And this is underrated books for quarantine. Oh, I really liked this. I liked this not just because it was a bunch of books that I hadn't seen on booktube before, which is always awesome. But it sort of follows the trend that people on booktube are starting to really like qualify their categorization of books as by using the stats in Goodreads. So she has done this undervalued or whatever she called them, but lesser mentioned books on booktube, and she's qualified it by only recommending books that have 10,000 ratings or less on Goodreads. And I just think that really appeals to my little analytical brain that they're going and they're getting this back. Like, it's not just a book I haven't seen a video about, it's a book that there's significantly less ratings on Goodreads. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really liked that qualification. Sometimes the same books get recommended and they're not always the best books. I also think, like, I see 3 videos about, you know, X book, and I'm like, oh, now I've got to, like, you get all hyped up because 3 people that you've watched have recommended it, or 5 or 10, and then you do a TBR about it, and it just sort of goes around, and yeah, you know, and it's a domino effect. It is definitely a domino effect, and we are a community, so we do, like, if we were all living in the same neighbourhood, we'd just be passing around the same physical book. And hopefully Gabby's started a couple of dominoes here. Yeah, that's it. So, add some new fodder to the pile. Yeah. It's good. And Gabby is just delightful to watch as well. Now we've got 2 to go. Our second last one is Melissa at Fully Booked. This is, you'll notice that we haven't put any wraps or TBRs on, and this is the only wrap that we've put on. And the reason is that, sorry, I'm actually trying to see what the name of the wrap is. It just says it's a reading wrap up for the TBR Clear Out Readathon, which would be the month of April. Yes. And I super like this because she rants and rants about Gabriel Garcia Marquez's book, Love in the Time of Cholera. And it just got me thinking. I read that book and I just sort of accepted everything that was happening in that book as I found the book a bit weird, and I accepted everything and I thought it would all come out in the wash, and then I never really thought about the whole book. And then she has pointed out that I just ignored pedophilia, and it was so confronting that I just let this pass. But it was quite a poke in the brain that, you know, or a kick up the bum. A bit of both. Yeah. I quite like Melissa. I think she's not afraid to share her real opinions, and she is a good booktuber who's only kind of new to us. She's only kind of new to booktube, actually. Ah, that's why. But she's got excellent taste in books, and she has excellent opinions. Oh, yeah. Well considered, yeah, you just said that, well considered opinions. Yeah. And then our last one is, I think this may actually be my favourite booktuber. It's
Yeah, you don't pick your favourite kids, but...
Yeah, it's like choosing a favourite child, but she's definitely up there, and this video has set off a bloody domino effect as far as people reading this book, and she disrupted my whole TBR last month with this.
This one is... this one's Katie from Books and Things, and we've linked her video. Let's talk about Natasha Pulley. Natasha Pulley has written... I should have got the book out because I'm currently reading...
Yes, I've upset everyone. Everyone's reading it.
The Watchmaker of Filigree Street in Asian Readathon, and I'm justifying that because there are 2 Japanese characters in it.
Even though it's written by, I think, an English woman.
She's English. But I love Katie's reviews. She has one of the most sincere styles of reviewing books. It's a little bit like Murphy Napier in that when she's reviewing a book that she loves, she just can't stop smiling as she's reviewing it.
She is very gushy. I also am endlessly astounded. We watched one video where she said that she actually slows down her video speed so that we're only hearing her at 90% speed, and that amazes me. I cannot accept this. I would like to see you at 100%, please. Thank you. But she does talk quite quickly, and it's very signature sort of way of talking, and I love listening to her talk.
And I will say she is one of these booktubers that the more you watch, the more you like her videos. The more you get to know her, the more you like her. Which
I definitely think there's some subtleties of expression that you do, like once you become familiar with her, you do start to see that she's I think of her as like a friend because she's on the TV.
Oh.
Yeah, we know her a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you get her the more that you know her, and it's like talking to a friend.
You understand books. People.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's 11 videos that we recommend from 11 different booktubers.
If you're a booktuber, please tell us in the comments because we're always looking for more booktubers. If you love a booktuber that we haven't listed, again, tell us in the comments. That's us.
That's us. We've been Gunpowder Fiction and Plot. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell button, do all the nice things, give us a comment.
Yeah, talk to us.
Alright, we have to wrap this up now, Nell, because I want to get back to reading The Watchmaker of Filigree Street, and we're filming videos instead of me reading books.